Good day YouTube, and this is Setokyo. Even we are your number 2 Gimp lesson, and today I'm going to teach you how to use the free select tool. And using the free select tool, I'm going to show you how to remove people from a background, which is pretty simple or pretty hard, depending on how you make it. Now go to File and open a picture. That's me. I'll be using this Obama picture here, which we have here. Now the first thing you want to do is make sure you have a good zoom on the photo, because if you don't get a good zoom, you will not be able to cut properly. And a next warning that I should advise is, as you see here, if you use a low resolution picture, which is like this, you see that you will get these little squares and they look out of focus and that sort of stuff. Now how do you differentiate the difference between this? This is if you go to properties, anything that is below 100 kilobytes will be considered as low resolution. So anything above 100 will be considered good quality to work with. But since this is the only picture I can get a hold of, well, I have to use this. So you zoom in, you make sure you get a good part on it, you select your free select tool, and what you do is you make sure you have this highlighted. Why? Because if you don't highlight it, it's going to look blotchy. It's going to look like if you cut up scissors and you had no aim. So make sure the radius is on, and what you do is you select, and this string is following it. You just draw, like connect the dots. So what you do is you highlight and you highlight. I'm gonna pause the video until I highlighted everything. Okay, now I'm halfway through, and this is a whole note. If you make a mistake, let me say your mistake and the mouse goes here and you highlight, or you highlight there, just press the escape key. Don't only press it once, because if you go twice, you begin to lose focus on where you was before, and then you have to go back all over again. So you highlight, until eventually you should have everything highlighted. I'm just doing a rough sketch on this, but as for you, you take your time, pause the YouTube video if you have to, but make sure you get every nook and cranny highlighted once. Make sure you get everything. You get the ears, and I apologize on my behalf because I was looking for a good high resolution picture, but I can't find any at the moment, so please don't chastise me. Then you highlight, and then when the circle connect again, what you get is highlighted. When you know something is highlighted, when you have this thing like running ants all over it. So what you do now, you take the zoom tool and you zoom out. Now I did a little too bad, but that isn't important. Make sure you have what you want highlighted. Now when you're finished, you are going to go to the layers box, right click background and duplicate your layer. Now once you do that, you are going to go to select, invert. Okay, so duplicate layer, select, invert. Right, now when that has happened, you press delete. Right, sorry, I forgot one thing. I'm totally sorry, that's the error on my part. So you add layer. Now when this is, now once you see the text is bold, that means that there is something called an alpha channel added to it. And what an alpha channel is an alpha channel if you check here, alpha channel is white, meaning that whatever color is left and white is there. If there is no alpha channel, everything is transparent. So what this adds the alpha channel for you to get the transparency, because if there is no alpha channel, whatever color is in the box will be painted over. Okay, so remember I told you about the channels box. So if you remove, which is the RGB, these are the three colors that will make up any color spectrum. So if you remove blue, you get this. If you remove green, you get that. If you remove that, you get black. If you remove alpha, you get transparency. Add blue, you get that. Add green, you get that. Add red, you get that. So to remove the alpha channel, right click and scroll down till you see alpha channel. And you see that there's a little clear box there. You highlight that. Once highlighted, then you go select, invert, and delete. Now you're wondering, what's the hell? The image is still there. Now the reason why you do to duplicate the layer is that now you see the background, now you don't. So you see, we have Mr. Barack remove out of the background. Now you are wondering, now what you can do with this background? There's a lot of options. If you check my first tutorial, you can add your own background to it by that. So you could put Mr. Obama at the top to ensure that his layer will be there. You use the paint bucket tool. You give him a red-ish background. My bad. You give him a reddish background, and for that you could have him here, and text tool. Remember, when you're always doing text, highlight a different colored text than what it has. So blue, and here, vote. Okay, now that is one way to do it. I'm not going to teach you the other way yet because it involves the paths, so I'm going to leave the paths for next time. So what you can do here now is I could teach you how to add a next background into it, which requires you to go and your favorite friend, which is the internet. So you go, you type in, let's give Obama a space background. There we go, for the images. And I'll look for one that I want. You have this, you highlight. Now you see that's how that says 396 kilobytes. This is a good power picture that you should work with in order to get what you want. So you use a picture you want. You could download one off the net. You could use your own pictures, your own backgrounds if you want to. For me, I would take it, highlight it, and drag it into here. So we have Mr. Barack. We have Mr. Barack in space. Okay, that could work. Vote for him in space. So this has been my tutorial. I hope you find it entertaining. Remember, subscribe, add me as a friend, and as soon as I get my Facebook page up and running, I will let you know. And thank you for viewing my tutorial, and feel free to drop any comments, positive or negative.